Hey everybody, it's Jeremy. Welcome back to Baldur's Gate, the Siege of Dragonspear. This is episode 5, I believe. So, let's continue.
Let us begin. You know your host, Duke Belt, and Grand Dukes L10 and Antar Silvershield, I believe.
I thought Antar died. I was all but positive that Antar died. We've saved Duke Elton, but I thought Antar was killed. That's who Saravok was taking the place of, right? Oh, yeah. Grand Duke Silvershield, weren't you... forgive me if this isn't delicate. Weren't you killed?
It took all of Fanster's skills to restore me to life, but we are not here to discuss my health.
Hey.
What do you know of the so-called Shining Lady, Kalar Argent?
With what I know and 2 coppers, I could buy an ale at the Low Tavern.
I examined the body of one of the assassins. A sun cresting the horizon was branded upon his forearm.
Ooh. Rude.
The symbol of Kalar Argent and her cursed crusade.
The Crusade is in Baldur's Gate. I thought they were only active north of the Winding River.
They were. Something has changed.
Okay.
The Crusade has disrupted trade all along the Sword Coast. Hundreds, thousands have been driven from their homes, their fields and storehouses ransacked. Some weeks ago, we dispatched 100 Flaming Fists to join with soldiers of Waterdeep and Daggerford and march on Kalar's stronghold, Dragonspear Castle.
Ooh.
It won't be enough. The Crusade's ranks have swelled. After the Iron Crisis, the Fists are already stretched perilously thin. Even so, we're sending every sword we can muster north.
Nice. We would have you join them. The hero of Baldur's Gate is once again called upon to defend the city. I stand ready to answer that call.
Excellent. I
Fuck
knew
yeah.
our faith in you was not misplaced.
We heroes, boys! Let's go! Let's go!
There is one other thing you should know. I took this parchment from one of the assassin's bodies. It's a passable likeness of you. I'm sure you'll agree.
I found one just like it, so I was the assassin's target.
You need not go alone. The Fist shall back you, and more as well, if you wish. I know the whereabouts of your old allies. Some of them, anyway. The captain here can escort you to them.
So we're headed to the nearest tavern, I presume. Oh. Sure. So we're headed... Yeah, actually, I'm just going to say that. So we're headed to the nearest tavern, I presume.
A couple of them, if you'd like. I'll be at the main doors when you're ready to go.
Nice. Very nice. Cool.
You're doing Baldur's Gate a great service. We'll not forget it.
We'll not forget it. Alright, who was that?
Yep.
Hey, over here. Yeah. Okay. Wait, what do you mean I can't save? What do you mean? Okay, I was gonna say, let me save
You
before...
remember me. Surely you do.
I don't remember her. But she's a silver shield, so I'm assuming she's part of Intar's brood, right? We have not... You're hard to forget, but I'm trying. I'm just gonna say, of course, Sky, but why are you here? As I recall, you were kidnapped when last we spoke.
I was just a child then. Now, I'm a woman. I've even joined... Well, never mind. I'll tell you that later, when I'm sure we're alone.
The fuck is happening?
I heard you talking to Daddy and the other dukes about Kalar. Are you going to Dragonspear?
Is this a character? I do not remember this. She's a companion. Holy shit. She actually is a companion. Interesting. Huh. Cool. Alright. We'll go with the Shining Lady and I have business to settle.
Daddy hasn't told you everything. Did he mention he thinks Kalar might be one of Baal's children? Yeah, I thought not. We can't talk here. I'll tell you more later.
Okay, so that's all she'll talk to us about. We'll have to wait until...
Hello, I am glad to see you well.
And IU, tell me how fares Imoen?
The intruder's weapons were poisoned, but Timora smiled upon us. The poison was weak and fatal only to the weakest of victims. Imoen's heart beats much stronger than that.
Nice.
It's worrisome that the palace was so easily penetrated, and to
Goody,
learn
goody,
that
goody.
Kalar's reach extends this far beyond the winding water.
I've thought more of Kalar than I care to of late. How goes Imoen's magical training?
She is an attentive student, but magic requires a clarity of thought and feeling she struggles to maintain. Still, that's not unusual for one her age. In time, I am certain she will be able to access and control the Weave's power, but she must be patient and take the time to know all facets of the craft. Failure to do so could be disastrous.
That music just ramped up. You don't think I should take her to Dragonspear?
She'll accompany you if she wishes. You know her well enough to know she'll not be swayed once she's made a decision.
Sure.
But she's not nearly ready to use magic. While her other skills may prove useful to you, she's at a critical time in her training. Her past instincts pull her one way, her study of the craft another. Until that conflict is resolved, you will find her less than effective as a magic user or a practitioner of her other skills.
Fair enough. That's why she was reluctant to assist in rooting out Saravok's minions.
She cares for you. The last thing she wants is to be a burden, but until she fully recovers and her training is complete, I fear she would be. I am glad we had a chance to speak before you depart. But now, I must go. There are many demands on my time. If I do not attend to them, their number will only grow. Farewell.
Absolutely. Goodbye, Lady Janath. Alright. Jospel. I'll show you the Jospel. I don't know. That one got away from me. Container is full. No! All my containers are filling up again. Oh no. Oh no.
Greetings. How are you holding up?
I'm still not accustomed to people trying to kill me for no apparent reason, but I could be worse.
A refreshing perspective. My friends on the council are inclined to view the tankard as half empty.
Fair enough. You're all seasoned adventurers. It must be difficult knowing of Kalar's threat, yet unable to deal with it personally.
You'd think that, wouldn't you? But no. No, that isn't the problem. Or my problem, at least. After Saravok's defeat, I had hoped for peace, but it was not to be. I grow too old for this sort of thing. Once it would have excited me, now I am simply weary.
To be a man of like Duke Elton's pedigree and go through, because he is a seasoned adventurer, right? And to go through so many things, like fight the bad guys over and over and over and over again, and then live to be his age, it just gets to be like, it just never stops, does it? There's always shit people.
A Kalashite monk once told me, every night is dawn's herald. The trick is to hold on to the memory of light until the darkness breaks.
They call Kalar the Shining Lady. She fancies herself the light that will break the darkness. I've been called many things in my time, Latia, but my mother was no dog. Names are just words, and words can be twisted. However, Kalar or her followers try to justify their actions, they are disrupting commerce throughout the Sword Coast, and our people suffer for it. I don't want to be rude, but is it... I kind of feel like of these answers, I like this one the most. Is it the people who concern you, Duke, or the commerce?
What use is the heart without blood, or lungs without air? One needs the other. To ignore either does both a disservice.
I do actually agree for all my anti-capitalism statements. Capitalism, the free market, trade, etc. Those are inherently good things. And they just need to be monitored and regulated so that greedy individuals do not abuse them, basically.
As pleasant as it is to speak with you, I am required elsewhere right now. Oh, if you do venture into the city, be sure to take Captain Corwin with you. A talented officer, that one. She'll take care of you.
Fair enough. The Corwin is here. We'll grab her on our way out. Antar.
Yes, what does the hero of Baldur's Gate need of me?
That incredibly off-putting, off-kilter French accent. How are you, sir? How is Sky?
Better now that she is no longer under the sway of that noxious pig dog Eldoth. But only a little better. The girl is determined to vex me. She throws herself into the jaws of the world, not realizing the dangers awaiting there. I fear it will take extreme action on my part to prevent tragedy befalling her. So it seems to me, at least. I am sure she would tell a different tale were you to ask her.
Fair enough. You claimed Kalar was a child of Baal. Have you any proof of that?
After Saravok, we'd be fools not to consider the possibility, but all we have is rumor and conjecture. If you two share blood, that's all the more reason for you to represent us, no?
If we share blood, that's all the more reason for you to keep us as far the fuck apart as possible. Are you kidding me? Get out of here, Antar. What are you doing? I kind of want to throw that at him. What can you tell me about the situation in the north?
I have scattered reports, rumors, conjecture. It is said the crusade holds sway from the high moor to the winding water.
Pretty big stretch of land.
The high moor and misty forest are Kalar's, as are the Serpent Hills and most of Trollbark Forest. She has much of the Troll Hills too, but even she avoids Warlock's Crypt, so far at least.
Well, everyone avoids the Warlock's Crypt. Like, you don't say that like you control it.
After her attack on you, I think her bold but reckless. willing to attempt anything to further her agenda, whatever it is.
Yes.
But for now, you must excuse me. The council must see to the city as you see to Kalar. Timora favor your travels.
Sure. Fair enough. But who the fuck is Jospel?
You are welcome here.
A terrible business. What is? I'm too depressed to talk right now. Give me a moment, please. I need to compose myself. I should try to cheer Jospel up. A good day to you. Is it a good day, though? Reports are coming in by the hour now. The world's a disaster. Homes put to the torch, refugees filling Baldur's gates with God knows how many more on the way. Where do these reports come from? From the north. Kalar's crusade has already taken Dragonspear Castle. Bridgefort will fall soon, if it hasn't already. Dragonspear Castle. The adventurer Daros Dragonspear built a castle on the edge of the high moor, midway betwixt Baldur's Gate and Waterdeep. He died ages ago. It's been a ruin for years, with only monsters and bandits going near it, until the Crusade took it as their base. You spoke of a place called Bridgefort. Aye, it's the settlement next to Borskire Bridge. During the time of troubles, Cyrak and Baal battled each other there. The Cyrak? I don't remember. The water west of Bridgefort has been fouled, poisonous to drink ever since. Talking, that's all we can do, isn't it? Can't stop the Crusade's march, can't keep them from taking Borskire Bridge. Helpless, that's all we are. The Dukes call upon some of the best and strongest the land has to offer. We'll go with the Crusade. Perhaps you're right. Maybe we can change things. Is there anything else I can tell you? Who's responsible for the chaos running rampant in the north? Kalar, the Shining Lady. What do you think Kalar hopes to achieve with this crusade? No one seems to know the ultimate goal, but whatever it is must require a lot of people. Kalar's got an army marching across the Sword Coast, and it's growing. She claims her followers enjoy divine protection from all who challenge them. Lunacy, I call it. Tell me more about Kalar. She's an Argent, a family known for its service to Lathander the Morning Lord. Most of her ancestors were paladins in the Order of the Aster. Some say there's divine blood in her veins. She is convinced her followers they can face any challenge and emerge triumphant. Remind me what the Crusade is all about. Another question? All I hear every day is more talk of the Crusade. Someone's got to put these dogs down, either Waterdeep or Baldur's Gate. It makes me sick, what they've done. Perhaps Kalar knows something we don't. Who's to say the Crusade won't do some good in the world? I doubt he'll respond well to that. Changing the minds of those who with a cause isn't easy, but I intend to save as many souls as I can. Probably the good. They're zealots at best, fools at worst. We must break the Crusade before more people die. Let's do it too. Someone must turn them, for their own good. They march to their own doom. Why are there so many refugees? The Crusades are doing a lot of damage to settlements up north. What sorts of damages? Settlements, sorry. Farms, villages, even small towns. Those who resist are driven out, but the Crusade recruits as many as they displace. More, even. Veterans who cleared out Dragonspear Castle 10 years past, when devils poured out of it across the land, are eager to find a new cause. And those whose fortunes were lost in the Iron Crisis are desperate for any hope. Crusade grows every day. The Crusade is doing significant damage. As they march south, the Crusaders demand food, weapons, and other supplies from settlements they encounter. What isn't volunteered, the Crusade takes by force. What are they targeting? Okay, we already said that. I have brothers in the north who are missing, thanks to the Crusade. I can't stop thinking about it, wondering what's happened, or happened to them. Dwelling on it keeps you from taking action here. Honor them by not giving in to despair. That's probably the best one. I'll do everything I can to end this crusade. You and your brothers will be reunited if they yet live. It's better if you believe they're dead. False hope only makes you weak. 1 and 2 are good. but 1 is empowering where 2 is reliant. So I'm going to go with 1. Dwelling on it keeps you from taking action here. Honor them by not giving in to despair. It actually makes me feel better. Perhaps I will see my brothers again. You turned my spirits right around. Thanks for showing me the brighter side of things. Here, take my staff and shield. May they help you on your way. Cool. Sure. Brevin's quarterstaff, +1. The soldier Brevin brought this quarterstaff from home when he first left to make his fortune. Once he earned enough money to purchase a better weapon, the quarterstaff wound up in a weapons supply in Candlekeep. At some point, it was retrieved and enchanted, switching owners several times along the way. Lore +10. Friends once per day. Cool. Sure. Why not? That's pretty dope. You know? I like it. Okay, so seems good. Like that is a decent time to go ahead and oh, no. We ain't leaving this fucking place. We're going further down below. That bitch got my money.
Oh, you bet.
Where's my money? Ophilas.
You are welcome here.
Ah, hello. What brings you down to the palace treasury this night? My money. Yeah, right. Don't be coy now. What does one usually go to a treasure room for? You want your money, do you? If you'd be so kind. Yes, well, you see, here's the thing. There's in regards to your gold, there's a little problem. I don't exactly have it at the moment. That was 90,000 gold. Excuse me? You son of a bitch. That is troubling. A lot of effort went into acquiring that gold, Ophilas. It nearly cost me my life. More than once. I still don't know how it happened. The dog won every... Oh my god! The guard of the treasury is betting on dog races with the treasury funds. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I still don't know how it happened. The dog won every race it was in the last 10 days. It should have won this one easily, but who brings their pet rabbit to a dog race? I mean, really? You realize I have to kill you now. You do understand that, don't you? I want to be evil in this game. God damn. Oh, you bet my gold on a dog race. All of it. In fairness, I also bet all of my gold on the race and lost that too. Opportunity for lichdom. Just like, oh my god. You can get the gold? How long will that take? Please, just give me a little time. I'll get it for you, I swear. I'll go right now and fetch it for you, shall I? Yes, I'll go now. I'll meet you outside the palace with your money before you leave. Bullshit, he will. If he could do that, then he already would have done that.
You are the one who delivered me to this hell.
Whoops! Yeah, your last residence was a crypt. The Ducal Palace looks like a step up to me. Your own crimes brought you to this, Corlage. You conspired with Saravok against the city. You must be punished for that.
As you will be punished for Saravok's murder.
It wasn't murder. It may have seemed like murder, but it wasn't murder. It was a fair fight. He just got paralyzed.
I was surprised when I was taken to the palace and not to the jail. Now I know it was so the dukes could torment me in private. Did you think I'd be treated fairly? Justly? I expected no mercy, but even I didn't expect this horror.
What is this? You claim you've been mistreated, tortured?
You're nothing more than I expected. Pathetic. Now let us finish this.
I was actually inquiring, you cunt. Alright. Don't be like that. Let's go. I got it. I got it for you right here. Gonna get paralyzed. Didn't work. You get paralyzed. Still didn't work. You get paralyzed. Okay. Not going super well. Alright, let's blur up. We will haste up. Yeah, absolutely it was a hard C. Are you kidding me?
Oh, you bet.
She's being very fucking rude. She just wants to be loved. I don't know that that's true. I really don't know that that's true. Punish the lawbreakers. I don't know if this is actually going to work out for me. Honestly. Kind of just want to, like, magic missile the shit out of her repeatedly. You know? She did just want to be loved, honestly. I see now why why was she able to cast a spell? What are you guys even doing? Who was that? What in the nine hells happened here? We thought she was secured. Her manacles were warded, her cell reinforced, but somehow she found the magical power needed to escape. That's bullshit. Best go and let your commanding officer know what's happened here. Captain and Missy won't be happy about this. Fucking shit. Spatters of blood on the walls and floor of this cell tell a tale of cruelty and abuse only recently ended. Ooh. Who's in there? I'm an officer of the Flaming Fist. You've got to let me out of here. Another fist was here a moment ago. They didn't mention one of their own being in a cell. They didn't know I was here. You need to get me out of here quickly, though I may be safer in here than you are out there. How'd you get in there? A doppelganger tricked me into opening the door, then took my face and locked me in here. Please, find a key and let me out. Let me out! Let me out of here, damn it! It's me again. No. I kind of want to figure out what's going on with this guy just cuz. Seems fun. Yeah, I assume he actually is the doppelganger, like 100% assume that. But I won't know until I, try. Hey, there's a key right there. Come on, we gotta try it out, right? 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 He's gonna kill the shit out of me. I found the key. Who are you? My name is Idaniel. I'm an officer of the Flaming Fist. I stumbled upon a mage in Saravok's service. She tricked me, locking me in the cell. How did she manage that? I can't just stand around here talking. I've got to speak to my commander. You have my gratitude. I'd give you more than I'd give you more had I more to give, but I do not. Now I must bid you farewell. I don't know about that. We're gonna look that one up. I don't feel comfortable with that one. The fist restrained. Okay. Ah, so he's definitely a doppelganger. Ooh, what are stalker gauntlets? What are these? Dexterity +1 and hide in the shadows +15. Plus 30% for stalkers. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool. But that means having to like go back on. I'm not gonna do that because that would be rude. Okay. We're gonna talk to him. I don't have time to talk. My commander is going to have my arse in the sling as it is without me wasting time on you. What was your name again? I told you my name is Idenori. Idenori. A few seconds ago you said it was Indenili. Very clever. It's a doggable. It's a doppelganger. It's a doppelganger. Oh shit! And I'm relatively without spells. Interfere with my escape, and I'll not hesitate to slay you. Okay. Holla. Does he do anything bad? Ah, okay.
Quick nap.
Let's try this. So you can mess around with some things here. It's interesting. Okay, so we're gonna play around with this quest a little bit more next time on Baldur's Gate: Siege of Dragonspear. I'll see you. Bye, everybody.